Hi good lifers, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever tried building a portable garden? This is a dilemma I'm facing currently. We are about to move house imminently in the next couple of weeks, but I need to plant my seedlings like yesterday. So I am going to be building a portable greenhouse that I can plant my seedlings in and then take them with me. So if that's something that you are interested in, stick around because that's what we're doing in this video. As you might have also noticed, I am still suffering with this horrible chest infection, it's a pretty horrible bug. So if I sound a little bit coldy and snotty and fluey, that's because I am. It's not that much fun. But we are in the car park of a rather famous discount retailer in the UK, and I'm about to go and buy some really useful boxes. Really useful boxes are rigid plastic boxes, but they're completely clear. Well, they're kind of a frosted plastic. You'll see in a second. I'll put a picture of them up or something. So I'm about to go and buy some really useful boxes. My idea with these is I'm going to put the seedlings in the bottom, plant the seedlings, water them, and I can put the lid on. And then when it's actually time to move, I can just stack them up, put them in the van and move them straight away. And it should mean that the seedlings are fairly safe. So that's my plan anyway. Let's go and buy the boxes and see what happens. This is my car currently. It's actually full of boxes still. I keep on being given boxes ready to move, so good fun. Boxes are not so much fun, but hopefully these ones will be useful. Oh look, it's definitely spring. The crocuses are out. I don't have any growing at the moment, but I'm going to leave them here because I can't take them with me. Aha, exactly what I'm looking for. Don't want this style because they've got... the top isn't clear. What I actually want is this style here. So let me grab a couple of these. So cute. G would absolutely love these. I might have to get one for our new house. Not right now, but look at these. They're very cute as well. Okay, I need to leave the garden section. Got some garlic and I've got some of those as well. So at least I've got some sets to go in. It'll be quite exciting. And we'll see about over the next few weeks as well. This is how my greenhouse is going to travel when we move. We've got the big one at the bottom there. Got a slightly bigger one here, and I've got 3 of these smaller ones. I'll just put my bag in there. And they fit on quite nicely with each other, so I'm hoping that should make transplanting it quite easy. It's only about an hour drive, so they should be okay in here. We'll see. So these are all our garlic seedlings that are growing at the moment. Some of them have come up well, like these ones. But some of them haven't come up so well yet. That one's a little tiny one there. Not quite sure if there's anything there. Well, I think there is. I'll just see it. It's quite frosty today though, so that could be why. Look how icy that is, look. For all of you in the US, you're probably thinking, oh, it's just a hard frost. That's like about as icy as it gets here. Okay, we are back home and in the garden. So I've been squirreling away a few things over the last few months. So I've got some of these, which are little recycled pots. You can see them here, which are really, really cool. They're little cardboard pots. I've got some square versions of these little cardboard pots, and these have got little holes on the bottom of them, which are really cool. And I've got some slightly larger ones, which you're currently sitting on at the moment. So let me pull some other ones out of the box. I've got some slightly larger of these recycled pots. So the 3 different sizes, let me grab them apart. Those 3 little sizes. I think these 2 are actually roughly the same size, if I remember rightly, but these ones are slightly bigger ones. I've also got, I'm just going to move you for a second, these as well, which are kind of your recycled little pot things. There's a word for them. I'll put it in the thingy. So what I've also been getting is a load of these compost pellets. So these are really cool. You put them down like that, fill them up with water, and then they grow up and they end up being actual compost. My theory is I'm going to put them in these little pots here, like that, or in the slightly bigger ones, like that. Fill them up with water and then they will grow. I've also got some compressed compost here. You can't really see it very well at the moment because it's in the bag, and then you fill the bag up with warm water and this becomes 10 litres of compost. There's a few reasons I've got these. First of all, I think it's going to make seed starting for me this year, especially as I've got to move, a lot easier, because I'm basically going to put them in the bottom of the boxes that I've just bought, put the pellets in, fill it up with water, and then put the seeds in there. Then they're just going to stay there until they're ready to be transplanted. That's the plan. But also because these are the things that we're going to be putting in the boxes for Grow, Make, Learn, like I've been saying in my subscription box, but we're hoping to launch hopefully in April time. That's the plan anyway. These are what we're going to be putting in here. So growing with these are going to be so cool, and this is going to be easy for us to send out to people to get you started to grow. So that's really cool. If you're interested in Grow, Make, Learn, check out the website. It's not quite all finished everything yet because we're not really ready to launch yet. We'll be launching hopefully in April. That's the plan. But get on the waiting list because there will be some discounts and stuff for the early birds and things like that. So very exciting. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about me starting my seeds in our movable boxes. So let's get on with that. Okay, so I have 60 of these small ones here, and they've each got one of these pellets inside them. I was trying to show you on the time lapse, I probably didn't manage it, that they have a top and a bottom. So the bottom is kind of woven together like this, and then the top has got the bit where you're actually going to, plant the seed that we're going to pop in. So I've obviously tried to pop the pellets in so that the bottom is, on the bottom as you do. The reason for this being is because these pellets can actually stand up on their own. These kind of mesh things are all biodegradable, but when they swell up they can actually stand up on their own. So when we do the boxes, we won't always be giving out pots with it, although I think these pots are quite cool. So there's actually 60 in here, so that's great. I'm going to just pop the lid on now. I'm not going to fill it up now. So I'm going to fill these up in a few days' time, but there's room for 60 seedlings in here, which is great. This is a good start. And of course, I've got the other 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes to go, so I'm going to try and mix up like the sizes and all sorts of bits and pieces like that. But this is a really good start today. I'm very pleased with this. So it has been a few days and we are having a bitterly cold snap here in the UK. I'm actually going to do my jumper up a bit further. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to go and plant a few bits and pieces out today in the boxes that we've got here. And I'm going to try and fill the rest of the boxes up as well with the coir compost. And I'm going to plant all the bits and pieces I have planned to plant in February, because our moving date is rapidly approaching and I don't think I'm going to get an opportunity to plant before the end of February, apart from kind of today, because we have boxes to fill. So that's my plan. What I have done, we can see here, this is my little garden notebook for this year. What I have done is, because I try and do lots of numbers, I've listed out all of the things that I want to grow. There's lots of them. And then you can see here, like, this is how many I want to grow throughout the season. And this is how many weeks growing time the actual plant has. So today's plan is basically this page here. So this is my February page. I've got quite a lot of stuff to plant today. I don't actually know if I'm going to have enough spaces in all the boxes, but that's a problem we'll worry about in another thing. So that's my plan. Planting all the bits and pieces that are on here. I've got some plant markers here, all sorts of different types of plant markers. I hope I've got enough. I should have enough. If not, I've got lots of these kind of stick plant markers that I'm just going to kind of shove in there and hope. So that's the plan. Let's get planting. So these two are going to be aubergine. I'm just going to literally work my way down in no particular order. I don't know if Sharpie's going to work forever, but it's a good start. These are fairly watered anyway. So let's go for this. We've got aubergine. Okay, so now my aubergines are planted in their little tiny pot with their little tiny coir compost bit here. Now they are done, I'm going to go and plant the rest of them. Hopefully we shall get this mini greenhouse all sorted out. I'll see you in a bit. These ones are going to be multi-sown, so I've got things like onions and radishes and a few other bits and pieces. So what I've actually done is grabbed hold of two of these coir pellets, and then I've broken them up and put them in here. So I'm about to fill this up with water and watch this lot swell up, which will be really cool. I'm actually going to finish these ones off inside because it's a bit miserable weather out there, and these are just a bit easier to do inside. So these are slightly bigger pots. You saw earlier that I kind of put 2 coir pellets in each. I've just let them puff up a bit, and I'm going to put like the multi-sown stuff. So I want to do leeks. I need 20 leeks this month. So let me find my leeks. Where did I put them? Leeks, here we go. And all I'm going to do is just going to put 10 in each, 10 in each one. Oh, I thought I had more than. It's not many in there, but never mind. Let's go with the mussel burrow ones for the minute. So I'll leave the other ones. There's literally only 2 leek seeds in there. I don't think it's worth me putting them in there for the minute. So I'm going to do 2 pots with these, the mussel burrow. I think that's what they're called. And I'm just going to do 10 in each, I think, because that allows me to have my 20. So let's get that going, shall we? These bags are a great idea until you try and open them. I've actually broken trying to open them. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be this kind of picky about how many, but there we go. 10. That number 8 looked a bit dodgy, so let's just do 11 for the minute. Now I'm going to put the rest back in the bag. 10 of those. Okay, I've just managed to drop one into this pot here. So this pot here is now going to be a leeks pot. It wasn't going to be a leeks pot, but it is. So I'm just going to kind of plonk the rest in there and hope for the best. I'm just going to give it a bit of a a zhuzh round so that all of those are under there. And I'll write myself a label. So we've got leeks, ten leeks, and it's Musselburgh. There we go. So I'll pop those in there. There you go. That worked out quite nicely. It's kind of going against every sense of OCD to have it started in the middle, but never mind. Let's plant the next 10. So what I'm going to do is I've got spring onions. I'm going to have 3 pots. I'm going to have one with, so it's 3, 2, 4, 6. One with 20, one with 22, and another one with 22. That makes up 64. Good. So what have we got? We've got quite a lot of spring onions, so I might do some different varieties. So with that is the last of our February seeds planted, which is just in time because it's right at the end of February. This video has taken a few weeks to film, which you can probably tell from the multiple costume changes. I've had a really bad chest infection and we still have not moved house yet. So this box of seeds here and the larger box of seeds outside, they are going to be shipped off to my parents' house tonight. And me and G are probably going to spend a couple of weeks there because we need to be in temporary accommodation while we finally finalise our move. We're hoping mid-March to actually be in the house, but until then there's going to be some other changes, so hopefully I will try and get videos slightly more regularly. Sorry it's been a little bit of a inconsistency, especially with the whole chest infection thing. So thank you very much for joining me. It is wonderful to have you along. If you want to hit like and subscribe, that would absolutely make my day. If you want to pop us a little note in the comment section, that would also make my day. It would be amazing. Other than that, it's been lovely to have you here and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye bye.